Thick drops of cool water splash against my skin and against the 50-foot cliff face I am about to climb. Each mossy handhold grows more precarious as the storm persists. No matter, I could make this climb with my eyes closed and one hand tied behind my back. I would do anything to make it to the top today. I tighten my harness, a quad coil of spiral-braided rope looped around my chest. My fingers move without thought, securing a sisal sling from my harness to the rope dangling from a pair of iron pitons high above. This setup will catch me should I fall. I tap the sling 3 times for good luck, a superstition inherited from Elias Weber. He taught me everything I know about climbing. In case charms and chants aren't enough, I whisper a silent prayer to Orna, the goddess of the mountains. Protect me on this climb. Help me defeat my competitors. Surely, from lady to lady, she understands. Based on my failed attempts to get ahead, I can only imagine what she must have gone through to reach god status. In the forest at our backs, under the cover of a large sheepskin marquee, beneath the oakenwood and fitzy spruce canopy, sit the men who will determine my fate. To my left, 7 other figures, dressed in woolen sweaters and dark hosen tucked into knee-high leather boots, are visible through the misty morning, standing at the base of Vitha's Fell. The male climbers also wear woolen populace, flat-brimmed caps on their heads to shield their faces from the rain. Beneath my straw hat, my hair is tied into a braid with ribbons wound through the plaits. A single strand of beads, called an eils, hangs from each of our necks, a token of gratitude we will present to Orna once we reach the top. Directly behind each competitor, in position to belay, stand the 8 remaining Ascenditures, the kingdom's elite climbing team, which I am so desperate to join. 7 moons passed, exactly 1 week ago. The 9th and youngest member of the team tied a faulty sling that came loose on a dicey descent. It took only 7 days for us to mourn his loss, send his bones to sea, and start foaming at the mouth to replace him. How quickly our humanity flashes out the door when opportunity calls. Unfortunately, these exclusive climbers aren't the ones who select their new partners. The real judges are 3 men who pretend justice and fairness reign supreme. I glance at the judges' table. The oldest, a bent and gnarled man I know who frequents one of my bunkmates at her brothel, narrows his eyes at me, squares his jaw. The other 2 notice his expression change and turn. One sneers as he wipes a bit of jam from the corner of his mouth. The other shakes his head and laughs. "Good luck, Frau Ascher." He addresses me with the formal title of an unwed woman and lifts a mug of ale into the air.